This is Hamish and Andy.
Horgs, we turn to him for inventions, my ex-housemate. There's been a lot of invitations jumping up around the place. It's only one Horgs, and sure, he might get one good invention out. So,
Well, he's the only original thing he's come up with.
yeah.
I mean, a lot of the time, the Japanese usually have beaten him to the punch with his invention. But when it comes to inventors, he is the original.
What's must be annoying for him? In fact, we should introduce him first because he demanded we have a new opener for him.
Yeah.
Horgs, are you there?
Yes.
Here is your new opener.
Horgs Inventions!
What do you think?
You didn't go. I gave you some good advice a couple of weeks ago.
I know, but we went a different path. You'd prefer to go off your call for the opener?
I think so. You know the money.
Yeah, I know you wanted the ABBA song. It has been used, though, by the TV show Money.
So, Hogsy, I mean, what's the feedback on the Batman-themed opener?
Well, there's nothing money about Batman.
How did he pay for all that stuff?
Yeah, but there's something...
He's Bruce Wayne. He's a billionaire.
There's something exciting about it, though, isn't there? Or are we back?
It's pretty. It's catchy, but you know, it's not yelling out invest. You know.
Okay. Now we can go back to the drawing board. We can go back to the drawing board.
I mean, Batman is going to be one of the world's greatest inventors.
Okay. Anyway, 13, 10, 60.
We'll have a new one for you next week, folks.
We're about to ask people to invest in this week's invention. Take it away, mate.
Chinese restaurants have done well over the years, right? And you know what else has done well over the years?
What?
Anything successful.
Home delivery services.
So if your idea is combining a Chinese restaurant with a home delivery service, you can hang up the phone. It has been done.
It has most definitely been done.
No.
Okay.
You don't understand what I'm talking about.
Okay.
It's a Chinese restaurant home delivery,
What do you mean?
right? So what happens is you go to my restaurant or our restaurant, whoever wants to invest.
Yep.
You come to our restaurant and we will home deliver you. Right?
What do you mean?
What do you mean?
So you can come to the Chinese restaurant, have a few beers, whatever,
Yeah.
and you get home delivered. See, people have been offering these home delivery services for years. They haven't been, I'm going to go one step further. I'm going to home deliver you.
So, yeah. Okay.
What do people do with their car? Do they just come back the next day?
Well, they can do that. Or, the waiters are just going to either drive your car home, and then they can just run home or whatever. Right? Or you can just catch a cab there.
The streets are full of Chinese waiters just sprinting back to work.
So what do you think?
People want a chance to ask questions. We'll take the questions straight after this.
It's Chinese restaurant home delivery.
Yep.
You know, obviously everyone thinks, home deliver the Chinese food.
Yep.
Incorrect. You come into the restaurant and we'll home deliver you.
Yeah, so basically, you've got a service where you drive people's cars home. You said so far.
And it's the waiters that do that?
Yep.
Okay, and then you said that the waiters then run back to the restaurant.
Yeah, well, it's 10-minute drive, no further than 10-minute drive.
Oh, well, sorry, you can't eat there if you live more than 10 minutes away.
Well, 10 minutes is a long way.
Yeah, but think about it, though. How far do you reckon you can drive in 10 minutes?
Well, 10 minutes going 60 k's an hour, you do the math.
Well, 3.6 k's. But if that's still a fair way to run. How many times a night do the waiters have to drive the car home and do a 3 to 4k run back?
Well, every time they do a shift.
Okay.
So how many times? Oh, would that, maximum of 2.
2 a night. So you're not going to run much more than 7 or 8 k's tonight in between waiting duties. And what if a waiter
would have 20 tables, right? 40 waiters.
40
sorry.
waiters? That's a huge overhead.
A lot of costs.
Okay, Mick, on
Oh,
13...
yeah, the wrong way. It's 10 waiters,
Oh, they
20 tables,
Yep.
you know, two
So
lifts a night.
2 lifts a night. Okay, Mick, on 131060 has called in. Mick, you think it's a top idea, but you have a few concerns.
Great idea, Horgs. But mate, where are you going to get all the athletes from? You have to go to an athletes village or something. They're going to have to be fit.
Horgs?
Oh, well, see, the service is driving them there. But, you know,
Yeah, but they've got to run
they
back.
look pretty,
If they're going to run back,
on the way
they're
back.
going to run back 10 times a night.
Just twice.
Just
but
twice,
but Horgs, that still requires quite a fit person.
I would be annoyed if my job involved me working a normal job but also having to run 8Ks a night.
But,
Well,
so,
put it this way, they're going to get fit pretty quick, aren't they?
okay.
I still love the idea of the suburbs awash with waiters sprinting.
Do they have a shower, Horgs, when they get back?
No.
Oh, they're pretty sweaty after a 4K run.
Well, they might be sweaty for the second lift, but you know the second wave of customers are probably going to be a bit drunker. They're not going to mind a bit of a sweatier, you know, ride.
Sweatier waiter.
Troy on 131060, you've got some bad news for Horgs.
Yeah, I've got some bad news for you, Hogs. Going to throw a spanner in the works, mate. It's been done. A couple of years ago, they actually tried it. I can't remember if it was in Sydney or Melbourne, or I'm pretty sure it was Shannon Road,
Yep.
where the waiters actually drove the patrons home
Yep.
in their own cars. And when he arrived home, they popped the boot and gets a fold-up motorcycle or push bike out of the boot, and then the waiter rides back.
It's a lot smarter than running.
So, this is something, Horgs. I mean, what do you say to Troy?
So, you sure this is illegal?
No, it's
Yeah.
not legal,
Yeah.
but it's been done.
It's been done massively.
And it failed.
Right.
It
So
failed
it obviously
massively.
hasn't taken off.
No,
No,
it hasn't.
generally failures don't take off.
Paul, on 131060, another word for Horgs and the home delivery.
Yeah, you there, guys?
Yeah, Paul.
Yeah, we are, Paul.
Yeah,
So,
sorry, basically in Japan, you can't drink and drive. There's zero tolerance. So there's a company over there that you go out to a restaurant, you have a drink. There's two drivers. One will drive your car home with you in it, and the other person will follow you home and bring back the guy that's taking your car home.
So who jogs?
Unfortunately, there's no jogging.
it removes any potential for the sweaty waiter, and I suppose it opens it up to not just the one restaurant.
That's right. More than 3K.
Yeah. Horgs?
So, is there any way we can? I don't know. Would it work if we do a pizza restaurant?
No, I don't think the restaurant. I don't think the restaurant's the problem.
No, it's just the idea, is it?
It's the idea.
Once again.
Thanks, mate.
Hamish and Andy.